Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome to my channel. This month's creator update is going to be super different. I decided to do it vlog style, and what I'm going to do is take you guys through kind of my process as I get ready and film a video. So it is about 11 o'clock right now. I spent the morning helping my neighbor move, which I'm very sad because she's like the best neighbor ever. But got some stuff packed up for her. I've had my breakfast. I usually in the morning will, on a day when I'm kind of devoted to YouTube, which is today, it's Wednesday. Should have started there. It's Wednesday, and usually I film on Wednesdays. My goal is always to get at least 2 videos done. I guess I'll count this one. So today I should get 3 videos done. I'm gonna do my hair and makeup because I don't walk around in full hair and makeup all the time. Usually I'm here working at home, so it just doesn't always look that way. And then I'm gonna show you kind of what I need to get charged and all of that kind of thing so that I'm ready to go. My lights require charging, my camera battery requires charging, and because they're lithium batteries, here's a little safety tip. You don't want to just leave those things plugged in all the time because they'll explode or burn your house down or something, I don't know. And we don't want that, so hello. So I still don't have my hair and makeup done, but I am working on my script for the big video that I am very excited about today. What I typically do is I start, and I'll turn the camera around so I can show you guys. I start with just kind of a bullet point rough draft, and then I usually move that over into a Word document. I will also enlarge this Word document. I'm typing it on like a 12 font, but I will probably double that size because I prefer not to have to wear my reading glasses, and that way I can kind of glance down in my script. When I script out a video, it's really important that you guys know, I rarely, if ever, just stick directly with the script, but I do like having talking points and kind of the direction that I'm going and making sure that I'm not rambling. Oops, sorry. Dogs. Okay, sorry, what was I saying? So usually I start with something that looks a little bit like this. This is a rough draft of the direction I wanna go. Then I'm gonna go over here to my computer and put all of that into a Word document. As I was saying, I will definitely up the font size on this. But I'd really like to know like what's my beginning, middle, and end. I do try to keep my videos around 15 minutes. It seems to be like the perfect amount of time for most of my subscribers. And if you put it on double speed, even better, right? You can get through a 15-minute video in 7.5 minutes. But have to know where I'm going, and that just helps me feel more organized and less likely to ramble as I do my videos. So I've told you guys in another video, it usually takes me anywhere from, for a 15-minute video, depending on the topic, it could be anywhere from just, this one will probably take me about an hour to put together because I have it all here and I've been thinking about this video for a really long time. So this one will probably take me about an hour of actual office work. I've already gone into Tag Explorer on TubeBuddy and made sure that this is a good topic for me, and by putting in different phrases that I'll use as my tags, TubeBuddy is telling me that it is a good topic for me. My thumbnail, I usually put a lot of thought and intentionality into my thumbnail. So if you do the math, it typically takes me 3 to 4 hours to produce one decent 15-minute video. And I've been averaging about 3 to 4 videos a week since I started. So once you start doing the math, I definitely want this to be a part-time job for me, not a full-time job. But it's not unusual at all for me to be devoting 15 to 20 hours a week to YouTube. So, all right, I'm gonna finish this script and then it's time to go get into hair and makeup. So exciting. Okay, so I've done my hair. I didn't put my lipstick on yet because the lipstick, I use a different color lipstick to film videos than I use in my everyday life. It's actually quite a bit brighter than what I normally wear. So that's just a little interesting tidbit. I'm just gonna finish up my research. I have a few pieces of pricing that I wanna put in here, and then I'm ready to go down and film. I probably actually may end up only filming 1 video today. This week is kind of weird because I have a giveaway that ends tomorrow, and I'll need to film the giveaway, announce the winner for that. So, yeah, so by the way, I think that giveaway will still be open. No, it won't when this video goes live, but whoever won, congratulations. My lights are weirdly, like one of them is charged and the other one isn't, which is kind of odd. I don't know what that's about, but they should be good enough because they've been charging for a couple of hours. So yeah, once I finish doing my notes and my research, I have to look up prices on like 3 different things. And then, yeah, I'll get back with you guys. Okay, so I am finally down in my office getting ready to film. You guys have seen this space a million times. What you probably don't know is, and hold on, I'll turn the camera around. When I film, I literally put my camera on top of this file box. Something about this height, and it actually helps with the noise abatement a little bit. It's super weird. I don't know why, but I've tried the tripod and the plastic box works way better. I just set my camera on top of it. My lights, I've got the battery in my lights, both of them. And these are set up to where they don't seem to reflect too bad. That was a lot of trial and error. This basement office is great. Excuse all that mess. I'm getting ready to get some furniture from my neighbor, so we're reorganizing down here. But this light really helps because I get a lot of natural light from there. And then when I turn these lights on, it's a pretty decent space. I have a variety of ears to choose from. These actually were a gift from one of my subscribers. Are those incredibly gorgeous? They are Lady and the Tramp ears, and I am slightly in love with them. So those will be showing up on a video soon. I've got a bunch of my equipment in here. I also do editing down here, so I've got a little bit of that set up. There's my Girl Boss notebook. And yeah, we're gonna get started. Okay, I've switched over to my iPhone because I'm actually gonna have you guys watch me while I film. So let me show you what I'm looking at. Here is my camera set up on my little box. And whoops, let's turn it on. There is me and me, serious inception going on. And I will start filming, and I'm actually gonna film me filming this so that you guys can kind of see the evolution. I'll probably put some music because if you watch the video, you don't wanna watch both. I think, will I leave Mushu? What do you guys think? He's kind of a little pop of color. I don't know if I like him or not up there. But maybe we'll put him right there. Nah, let's take Mushu out. I like my Dumbo better. So, okay, so it is time to get started. I have got my script right here. Remember I told you guys that I put it in a bigger font. So this is in 22 font. You scoot you back just a little so that you don't miss any of the fun, and we will get started. Press record. Take my glasses off because I don't like to film with my glasses on. Hey guys, it's Jen Lefforge. Welcome to my channel. I am so excited that you're here today. Okay, so I'm done filming. The video, by the time I edit, it'll probably be about 13.5 minutes, which is perfect. I need to enter in some facts. I always do that. I think I've done my homework well, and then I start talking, and there's things that I need to fit in. So I will add those when I do the editing, and that's it. Now I have to decide if I have the energy to quick change my shirt and shoot another video. I don't know. I'm not sure that I have the energy to do another video today. And I also don't even have a topic planned. So if I do it, I'll have to pull it from my topic planner that I have on TubeBuddy, because I could easily do something about the cruise line or something like that. But I may just call it a day and have that be it for today. So yeah, so I will finish out this video tomorrow when I go to do the editing, and I'll show you guys what that looks like and then how I upload it. Okay, so we are back up here in my kitchen. I have just imported, there's Max. I have just imported that one video. I know I said I like to do 2 or 3. I don't know what it is about me today. I am just not feeling it. And plus I didn't do the research that I wanted to do. So you know what? That's the benefit of this being flexible and me just doing it for myself. So, I use iMovie. I know that a lot of people use things much fancier than that. Maybe someday I will upgrade, but right now I'm really happy with iMovie. For this particular video, I'm gonna have a lot of sound effects I need to add in, so it's gonna take me a little bit longer than normal. But I'll turn the camera around so you guys can kind of see what I do. So here's my iMovie. I just stuck my SD card in right there. It's telling me import complete. I'm gonna drag this down. And there she is.
Hey guys, it's
Okay,
Jill
I'm
Lefforge.
already
Welcome
can
to
tell
my channel.
I am not really
so
happy
excited
about the
that
way
you're
that
here
the
today,
ears
because
are
this is gonna
there.
be what may end up being a new series.
I don't know what that was about. I think my chair must have been at a different height, but you know what? I am not gonna worry about it. So I'm gonna do all of the editing here. I'm gonna add my music and my intro and all of that. And I probably will do this. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Do you wanna go outside, Maxie? I probably will do this over the next couple of days. My goal is to upload this by noon tomorrow. So since it usually takes me, the thumbnail sometimes takes me the longest of all of it, but yeah. So I'm gonna edit this really quick. It should be a pretty easy edit. Again, I'm not really happy with the way the ears are in the shot, but we're just not gonna worry about that because there does come a point where you have to realize that things don't have to be perfect. Look at Walter's, why are you scratching? Walter always does this and then he doesn't really want to go out. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do the editing really quick and then I've got to get to the grocery store. I don't know what we're barking at. And yeah, I'll check back in with you guys once I'm a little further in the editing process. Okay, so I've been not filming. I've been editing now for about 30 minutes probably, and I need to take a break from this video. I get to the point where I'm just done with the video that you just don't want to look at it anymore. So I will pick this back up tomorrow. I did find, I'll show you guys, hold on. I did find a decent picture. This is normally what I do is I'll take that, I'll look for a still in here that looks halfway decent. I like that one, although look at that, my arm looks really weird. I may not use that one. And then I'll use that as my thumbnail. So I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. I'm gonna finish editing tomorrow. I still need to add some music in and then we should be good to go. I have recently found out that noon is the perfect time for me to, there's a dog having a ball thrown behind me, is the perfect time to publish my videos. I get much better views if I publish at noon as opposed to first thing in the morning or later in the afternoon. So my goal will be to have this done tomorrow. So I'm gonna shut down the YouTube part of my life for now. Again, gonna go to the grocery store, gonna make tacos for dinner. Will's coming home, Scott's coming home from a trip, and tomorrow morning I will see you back here and we will get our thumbnail done. I'll show you how I do my tags, and yeah, we'll get this puppy shipped out. Okay, so I know I said I was gonna be done for the day, but I sat down to take a break and have something to drink after the grocery store, got everything, well, most everything put away. There's still some stuff over there. And I'm making tacos for dinner and I started futzing. This is like the bane of my existence. Scott is always like, seriously? Like even Walter is like, Mom, Walter. Yeah, he gets frustrated with me. So, oh, there you are. Are you going to say hi? Walter, you going to say hi? Where are you going? Say hello, people of the camera. All right, so what I ended up doing was coming over here to Epidemic Sound. You guys have heard me talk about Epidemic Sound about 9,000 times. It is a royalty-free subscription service. This is a song, I'll play it for you guys, that you've heard me use a million times, right, as my intro. I started searching at first for game show and I didn't like what I found there. So listen to this one. So I think I'm gonna use this one. I've definitely heard this one on other people's videos, but it kind of fits what the direction that I wanna go in this video. So what you do is, I'm all logged in. So then what you do is you press download. I already downloaded it. And then I'm gonna go over to iMovie. Here's my video. I've already done this with my little thing. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna go to my downloads, which I have desperately got to clean out my computer. And I'm gonna go down here to my downloads and it should be right there because there it is, Me and You 3, import selected, and there she is. Now, normally what I do, that's gonna come down like that. Now, I typically go down to about 18%. So let's see how that puppy, did that go down to 18? I really should be using my mouse. 18, okay. Now let's see what we think of that.
Hey guys, it's Jill Lefforge. Welcome to my channel.
Okay.
I'm so excited that you're here today because this is going to be what may end up being a new series, and it's a little bit almost of a game show.
Oh, I like the way that music works there.
Disney World Worth the Splurge, and you're not going to want to miss it.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, I didn't put my title in yet. But now I need to put a title in there, right? So I'm going to go up to titles. And I'm not sure what I want to pick for that. I want something kind of fun. Maybe I'll go with Boogie Lights. This one's always really fun. So if I pull in Boogie Lights, I'm doing this one-handed, which is kind of funny. So if I do Worth, let's see, let's call it, I don't think I can do this with just one hand. Hold, please. Okay, I decided to call it Disney Worth the Splurge. So look.
I don't want to miss it.
There you go. Disney Worth the Splurge. There it is. Kind of dramatic with the curtain as the background. When you go to the backgrounds, you have all of these different options. There's that one I used for my London videos. You've got lots of different, not lots, but a few different background options. Good morning. So it is now the next day. It is about 9 a.m. I am in my computer face today. No dramatic makeup or anything. I have my coffee. Oh, look, the dog is barking again. I'm getting ready to sit down once I pour another cup of coffee and do my Walter and do my thumbnail and my description. So I'll meet you guys over at the kitchen table and we'll talk about that. Hello. Okay, so now I am at my computer. Normally I work down in my basement office, but it's been really cold here and we don't have heat in our basement and I don't feel like pulling out the space heater and doing all that. So I'm gonna be working here from my Mac. The camera around and show you how that's done. So here we are. Here's the video that we finished editing yesterday. You can see I've added our music. I'm just gonna double check all of that. And now we're gonna go up here to this little button right there and we're gonna download it to YouTube. I will most likely change this title once it's uploaded, but let's go ahead and at least put Disney in the title. So I'm gonna do next, YouTube Terms of Service, publish. And then up here, this little circle will tell me about how long it's going to take. It's not even at the stage where it's giving me minutes yet, but pretty quickly here it will tell me how many minutes I have left. And in the meantime, I am going to work on my description. Normally what I'll do, instead of trying to write the description in the box, because it's kind of small and it's difficult to see, and especially if I'm adding like affiliate links and things like that, I'll go ahead and do it in a Word document and then cut and paste into the show notes. And then I have a whole bunch of show note things that go in every single video, including my Epidemic Sound link so that everyone knows my music is all royalty free, a link to my vlogging camera, that's an Amazon affiliate link, links to all of my other social media, and I just cut and paste that from whatever previous video I happen to have up on my screen, and we're good to go. So I need to go work on my description. So once I have that done, I will tell you all about it. Okay. So let's talk for a minute about Tag Explorer. I've talked to you guys about TubeBuddy a million times. I will put my affiliate link in the description box below. I would love it if you would use that if you decide to sign up. They do have a free version. They also have a discount if you have less than 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you check with them about that. But this tool right here called Keyword Explorer, and everything on my Mac is really slow right now because it's uploading that video, but see where you just put in the keyword. So if I'm gonna put in Disney extras worth the money, okay? Because that was one of the tags I was thinking of using. Now that's a little long for a tag. Whoops, let's spell worth correctly first. Let's see what happens when I do that. So it's gonna give it a score. And it is telling me that as a topic for my channel, that is a very good. This score above is specific to your channel based on how many views your videos tend to get and your chances of ranking in these search results. I actually put in these keywords before I ever, oops, my elbow fell off the table. It's very sophisticated right here. I actually did this Keyword Explorer before I ever filmed this video. because I don't want to put all the time and effort in if it's not showing that it's going to be a good topic for my subscribers. So I've talked to you guys about this before. I'm actually due to have like a brainstorming day where I go through all of my current video ideas. I'll put the tags into Tag Explorer and see if it tells me that those would be good ideas for my channel. I love that tool. I feel like it saves me an enormous amount of time. Another thing that I might do if I want to do a video is go in and put the tag word into YouTube that I'm thinking of using and watch other people's videos on the topic and see what I think. I've mentioned this before, but that's why I did my DVC video, because I put the topic in, and the other videos I saw, there were a lot of them, but they just weren't very well done. The perfectly decent human beings, I'm sure they're great people, but they were not very professional looking. I just didn't feel like they were very good quality. So you kind of had very poor quality videos, and then you had Disney's videos. And I was like, we need to fill this hole. Now, in that case, Keyword Explorer told me it was a bad idea, but because I had looked at the competition and realized that I could produce something that was better than what was out there, it actually turned out to be a really good gamble for me. So sometimes you're going to go against the Keyword Explorer, but it will help you decide what keywords will be successful, and you want to make sure that those keywords are worked into your title and or your description. Because again, remember, the YouTube gods, it's not a guy sitting at a desk or a woman sitting at a desk. It's a computer. So it's looking for particular words and phrases, and you want to make it as easy as possible for the computer to identify your video so that they know who to suggest it to. So it really is, if you watch Daryl Eves, I will put his link below. I love his channel. But he's like, it's like a video game, and it really is. Figuring out the algorithms and all of that. Step one, you have to have great content, but then help yourself out with all of these tools. And TubeBuddy really taught me all of these things. I didn't know any of this stuff when I started. So anyway, it's a great resource. Link below. Okay, so now we are about 15 minutes away before I'm gonna launch this video. Let's go through all the steps we've done the last couple days. It's a lot, right? We have researched a video, we've scripted out our video, we've filmed our video, we've edited our video, we've gone through best practices, I've done the thumbnail, I've done my Tag Explorer to choose my keywords, I've done my description and made sure that all of my keywords were in my description and also my title. What I'm gonna do now, and I also watched it through, of course when I watched it through I found a few things I would have changed, but the reality is I have to be very careful as a perfectionist that I don't, there comes a point where you just have to say good enough is good enough, and there's a fine line there between putting good amount of time in it so that I am a professional and I am doing work that I can be proud of, and overworking the dough, which you guys heard me talk about if you watched my earlier creator updates. You can get to the point where you're like trying to take out every sigh and it's just not, at some point you have to say, is the information communicated clearly? Is the audio good? Is the visual good? And we just move on. So now we're gonna look at our best practices, and then we're gonna get ready to publish. So I'm actually gonna show you real time what it looks like once I publish a video and what my very important last step is before I feel like the video is actually launched. So exciting. Okay, I thought I should show you guys. This is the new YouTube editor, Creator Studio, and I would say right now I go back and forth. There are a few things I like better in the new version, and there are a few things I still like better in Creator Studio Classic, and one of them is just those best practices tab. I need to play with it more. I've got my TubeBuddy stuff up here. I'm gonna skip because it's asking me why I wanna go back to Classic, and I don't feel like I need to answer that right now. So I'm gonna go into this video. This is the one that's getting ready to launch. And I know that I'm happy. I'm gonna press edit. I know that I'm happy with the video itself, but now I have to double check that I've done all my best practices. So I'm gonna go down here, and it says 8 of 9 best practices complete. Get a like on Facebook is the only one that's missing, and that will change once I have shared it to Facebook. So my tags are all done right here using that Tag Explorer function. Here is my description. I've got a title that I'm happy with. I've got a thumbnail that I'm happy with. Everything looks like it's exactly the way that I want it. Now, monetization, those of you that are at that point, I like the monetization better in the Try Studio Beta, and I'll go back to that so that you guys can see what that looks like. So this is the beta version, the new Creator Studio, and if I go into this video, so if I'm going to go into this video, this screen looks a little bit different, of course. So we really are ready to go. It's 11:29. I wasn't going to put it up until 11:30, but or until noon. But I think for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and put it up at 11:30. So here it says private. Now I had a couple of options, right? I could have done scheduled, which I can put in, you know, whatever time I want. I use scheduled a lot. Or I can do, I have it as private, or I can do public. So we're going to go ahead and take this public. I've got everything done. This is always a little nerve-wracking, but let's go ahead and publish. Okay. All right, so you just saw me publish a video real time. It probably wasn't as exciting for you as it was for me, but every time I launch a video, and I've done however many I've done now, a lot, it feels like I'm putting a baby of mine out into the world. So right now, people are seeing that pop up. If you're a regular subscriber, you just saw it pop up on your notifications, either your phone or whatever. I have looked at my analytics a lot. Usually around noon is a good time for me to publish a video. This one I did early just because for the sake of this video, because I do want to go for a run later. See, so there's always like time management in your own life. It's not always what's best for the algorithm. And now I'm gonna do what I call my power hour. Now the power hour is something that I learned on a YouTube creator video when I very first started. And every time I launch a video, the first hour after it's launched, I interact with my subscribers real time. So if you leave a comment on one of my videos, and well, I always try to respond to comments, but if you leave a comment during that first hour, I'm usually responding real time. The reason is this. Well, number one, I love it because it kind of feels like we're building community, and that is a super important part of my creator experience and how I like to interact with my subscribers. The other thing though is the YouTube algorithm picks up activity, and comments are activity. So if you would have gotten 20 comments and you respond to all of them in real time, now YouTube is viewing that as 40 comments. And if you start conversations, now YouTube is viewing that as 50 comments or whatever the case may be. And that's super important for whether the YouTube gods decide if your video is worth suggesting to other channels. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna respond to a few comments, and then I'll kind of show you what that screen looks like. Oops, I left something out. I left something out that's really important right after I put it up. I'm gonna go ahead and share it across all available social media. YouTube used to share it to your social media automatically with Twitter and Facebook. It does not any longer. So I'm gonna manually share it to Facebook, and I'm gonna manually share it to Twitter so that those things get access at the same time. I'm also gonna go in and probably pick a picture to share on Instagram. That was the one thing I didn't do. I don't always like to share the thumbnail. Sometimes I like to share a better picture. So if I don't do that right now, that's okay. I may do that later this afternoon. But I like, again, the more views it gets in the first hour, the better the chance that it will get suggested to other people to watch, and the better chance that it will be a really successful video. So I'm gonna go do that. Okay, you guys, quick update. We are doing better than I thought we would. This little thing right here tells me where this video is in ranking based on my last 10 videos. So if you hover over that, it will tell you your last 10 videos and how they've all done within the first 33 minutes. This video, the views are up 53%, so that's actually a really good sign. I'm up to 11 comments now, so I'm really happy about that. I am responding to all of those comments. I have tweeted it out, and I'm getting a lot of traction there, and also on Instagram. So, and on Instagram, I did, let me see if I can show you guys. This is like so much inception going on, I can't even take it. That was a text from my son about some car he wants. Instagram, let's go to my stories. So on Instagram, I did a story. Whoops, I'll turn the sound up so you guys can hear it.
This video, which is why there's no makeup today, because I'm working hard over here.
Oh my gosh,
my video
so much going on.
Things are worth the splurge at Walt Disney World. Link in bio, go check it out.
Okay, so that was how I chose to share it on Instagram. So, turn the camera. Okay, you guys, we are gonna wrap this video up. We have now been up for almost 1 hour. If you'll look here, it's number 2 of my last 10 videos, so I'm super happy with that. We're just shy of 200 views in our first hour, and we have 30 comments. So overall, very successful. I am super happy with this thumbnail, and we will find out. So we'll find out tomorrow how YouTube decided to share my video. So there's a place, particularly on the Creator Studio app, where you can see it much more easily, where if you click on view more and suggest, I think it's, shoot, hold on, I'm gonna actually tell you what it says on the app. Let me go to like yesterday's video. Okay, so if I go to the Swan and Dolphin video, here's on the app. If I go to view more, and then if I press discovery, it will tell me what other videos are suggesting my video. Now here's how I know if a thumbnail is doing, if a video is doing well overall with the algorithm. You can always check click-through rate to see the success of the thumbnail, but they only see the thumbnail if YouTube suggests the video. So the Swan and Dolphin video that I did 2 days ago has had a ton of other people's vlogs, a lot of whom I'd never even heard of, that YouTube is suggesting my video. Another tip for growth is to check those suggested videos that YouTube is, am I making sense? So somebody else's video and your video is coming up on the sidebar for another video that that person would enjoy. YouTube tells you what videos it is suggesting your video on. So one trick for growth is to go check out those other creators. Number one, because you're probably going to enjoy their work because it's similar to your own. And number two, you can comment and interact with them a little bit because YouTube is telling you that their subscribers are very similar to your subscribers and interests and all of that. And that's another great way to grow your channel. Okay. I can't imagine when I go to edit this, it's probably gonna be 30 minutes. I hope not. I'll try to keep it reasonable. I'm sure you have questions. I hope that you'll put them in the comments below. I would love this to be a conversation. I covered so many things at kind of this view. And keep in mind, it has taken me a solid year of working on YouTube to get this efficient with my process. But this video took me probably 5 hours from start to finish. As far as the money that I'll make, if it performs like it is right now, I'll probably make $50 on this video in the next 30 days. That's anywhere from $30 to $50. So it's not a good idea for me to work out an hourly amount, right? It's not just about what I'm making from this one video. It's about exposing new people to my channel, getting new subscribers that will then go and watch many of my other videos. So that's just the hard cost from AdSense, but there's or hard profit from AdSense, but there's a lot of other reasons why a good video will generate more income for me. So that was a lot. I gave away all my secrets. What was the most helpful thing? Put it in the comment below. Ask me any questions. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.